would like to wish all the best to the Panther teams competing this spring. The mother of an FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. On May 17th, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football.
Yeah!
Yes, complete.
It's good to just go out there and win.
Well, good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of your Franklin Lady Panthers against the East Henderson Lady Eagles. I'm Matt Kolodzik, and along with me is Coach Katie Sapp. Hi, Katie. How you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Thanks for having me here with you.
Oh, it's wonderful. We had a good time last week. We got to see kind of our a game against our rival against Smoky Mountain, and unfortunately came up a little bit short last week.
Yep.
But, you know, today is a new day, a new week. I'm real excited to be able to kind of see the ladies go out there tonight and hopefully kind of get one of those games where you can sort of avenge yourself from a previous game where you know they played well and then just kind of fell off a little bit as the game progressed, made it kind of difficult to finish in the end. But we're I guess look a balmy 54 degrees tonight, and so it seems like if you walk outside, it feels a lot colder than 54 degrees. I'm
Showing the flag.
Yes, that flag.
Blowing.
The wind has been kicking up here. Wind always makes it fun with soccer, right? It just kind of plays on a little bit. But we are actually getting ready, I believe, to go into announcing our starters for each team and go through the national anthem. So we're going to go ahead and allow our PA announcer to get started here.
The North Carolina High School Athletic Association welcomes you to tonight's game. We remind you that one of the goals of high school athletics is learning lifetime values. Sportsmanship is one of those values that is best learned when respect is accorded to all. Please let your good sportsmanship show during the game. The NCHSAA and Franklin High School encourage and promote sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. Profanity, racial or ethnic comments, or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. And now let us meet the lineup for today's game between the East Henderson Eagles and your Lady Panthers. Starting for your East Henderson Eagles, number 00, Molly Moore. Number 2, Cynthia Ventura Acosta. Number 5, Lorena Salazar. Number 6, Mary Vera. Number 7, Cheyenne Sherman. Number 10, AJ Vera. Number 11, Guadalupe Trejo Vasquez. Number 13, Kaylee Jarvis. Number 15, Emily Arias Bonilla. Number 17, Angelina Cavillo Molina. And number 20, Donna Rodriguez. The Eagles tonight are coached by head coach Robert McClendon. And now the starting lineup for your Lady Panthers. Number 1, freshman Lily Holt. Number 2, junior Stephanie Ortiz. Number 3, junior Maddie Brennan. Number 4, senior Megan Davis. Number 5, senior Brittany Hernandez. Number 7, senior Caitlin Miller. Number 11, junior Claudia Zalapa. Number 14, junior Cynthia Rios. Number 16, Julia Estes. Number 17, junior Jasmine Valencia. And in between the 6 tonight, number 34, sophomore Ella Brinson. Our Lady Panthers tonight are coached by head coach Dwight Long. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, if you will please rise for our national anthem.
Well, we were just able to introduce the players there. Took that moment. It's a beautiful day. It really is to be able to go out and play some soccer. Before we get started, just to kind of talk about a couple things. I know we are you actually played earlier.
Yep.
Which was wonderful. And you started out the day with a victory. Is that right?
Yeah, we won 3-0 against Canton earlier today. And it was just as windy, if not windier, then. We actually kept having to chase down one of the corner flags down there. It kept blowing down the track.
It's always fun when part of the field starts flying down
Yep.
The track, right? Never a good thing.
Adds a little extra element.
That's right. That's right. Well, the ladies, they, it's kind of fun because I think I mentioned before, I've coached both men and women, ladies and the guys. And, guys, we'll get into it. But, like the ladies, they have a nice little cheer to get started. Probably you do too. Listen, you got to have fun with it. And these ladies, I think they are hungry for a victory at home.
I hope so.
It's been a while. They are taking on a team, with the East Henderson Eagles. If you look at their record, this is we're going up a team that's also 2-4. Both teams 2-4. Both teams have started off 0-1 in the conference. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to have one team that's going to get their first conference victory tonight.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be our Panthers.
Hopefully us, yep.
That's right. So we'll see how it goes here. The referees are taking their positions as the Eagles take the field. Panthers are already out there.
Looks like we're starting with the ball, which is a really good opportunity for us to kind of set the tone.
It is. Notice something. I'm one of those picky. Again, I'm a coach, so I noticed that the referees all have yellow and black, as does the goalkeeper for East Henderson,
yeah.
And which is actually, hopefully they'll pick up on that at some point. They're actually supposed to have a different uniform. I know I'm being picky, but look, hey, we're going to find something to be picky with the refs about, right? That's just the way we are when we commentate.
Well, similar to earlier with our Canton game, the coach got on to me for not having a ball boy out there yet. We had one, but he hadn't stepped up right before the game started.
Well, we have a nice little start here with Caitlin Riddle make a run, and it looks like East Henderson is able to kind of match up there and take it out.
Hopefully Franklin will keep this momentum going.
So we have Lily Holt throwing that ball in, and Lily's been a good player. Oh, that was a nice, smart through ball. Let's see if she can get a nice little cross back. Oh, unable to kind of wrap around it.
It's the same thing that my girls ran into earlier today, trying to take that shot from that, really the spot where you should be making a cross from. We were running into that a lot with the girls. You kind of have to harp on them a little bit sometimes for just knowing where to make that shot and where to make the cross. Now, Caitlin Riddle, though, I will say, can make that shot.
Without a doubt.
From
She's
that
got a
angle.
Great leg. Now, something interesting, which East Henderson just played it out the back, and one of the rules that actually changed last year is that you can play the ball to a player on your team within your own penalty area. So we haven't
From
seen,
a goal kick, yeah.
From a goal kick, yes. And so we haven't seen that really this year. One thing you better be good at is possessing that ball off the back line.
It's a dangerous idea if you don't know what you're doing back there.
And Megan Davis comes the other side with a beautiful cross, and there's an opportunity. Let's see if we can get a leg on the end of us here. Oh, and it kind of sneaks underneath. I believe
right
that's
into that sweet spot.
Yeah.
Claudia fed it back to Valencia. Valencia's shielding off pretty well. Makes a nice play back out to Lily.
Oh, and that's a nice play to
Back
Caitlin.
up to
See if she
Riddle
can take
again.
an early shot.
There we go.
And that's a better shot.
That was much better.
So you've
early
got
release there.
You know, we're teachers, so when there's a whole thing about angles, right?
Yep.
You know, I'm a science guy. We have to talk about angles and things like that too. It's a math thing also, but they're also going to play it off the back here, and looks like they're planning on just kind of playing out and taking it wide and trying to get in behind our back line.
And you know, as a coach, if I see a team taking advantage of that pass, I'm telling the girls to immediately press as hard as they can, get in her face as soon as that ball is kicked.
That's right.
And hope for a mistake in the box.
Well, if we watch that angle again, if they do get a goal kick, they actually have a player on either side of the keeper that she could make her choice to play to one side or the other, just I guess depending on what she likes as far as a matchup. They're making a run on us, getting behind a little bit here. Let's hope we can be strong, and we are. We're able to stop that defensively. But they play it back up to their winger. And for the Eagles fans that are out there, we are going to do our best to try to get names. It's really difficult at times. We do have a camera, we do have numbers, but we're kind of learning them as we go here too. So hopefully we can get these names and numbers correct for you.
Cynthia's got some nice space.
And
lobs it over the defense head.
Love to see Caitlin. That's a great
another
play.
good spot for her. Now she makes that cross.
That's exactly what she needs to do in that situation.
Yeah, that's great.
And she's pressing high. So if you look at that, this is already a little bit of a change. We're pressing a little bit higher.
Yep.
I've noticed we have some of our we call it pressure cover balance. So we have somebody pressing, and then you have typically a player who's going to cover that next pass. And looks like we're doing a good job of that right now. Hopefully that'll give us some opportunities to keep it here. And she's got an opportunity for a cross again. Can't quite wrap it. She's
and if East is not going to shut down Caitlin Riddle, she will continue to do that the whole game. Yeah. She can release that ball like that the whole game and not have her leg get tired.
Well, having a strong left like she does is wonderful. And at some point, she's going to get on the end of that.
There we go. Now we've got a little bit of pressure from the front line on their back line, which is what you want to see. If they're going to pass around back there, you have to force them to make a move.
That's right. That's right. So here's, I was able to talk a little bit with the East Henderson coach here before the game. Just a little bit of background with them. They are a very young team. We are also. I believe they have 3 seniors, and they lost quite a bit last year. Oh, there's a nice cross.
Goes again.
Let's see if we can get on the end of that. That was a tough defensive play there. Oh, we got a handball. Yeah, a little bit of handling there.
I thought maybe he couldn't see it from that angle.
Yeah, it's tough. So, anyways, a little more as they're setting up for this free kick off their back here. They lost their coach in January.
Oh, okay.
And pretty much immediately had to step in. Brand new coach, brand new assistant coaching staff.
Oh, wow.
So I was able to talk with him a little bit about the fact that, it's quite an adjustment. Of course, you try to build a program, right? It takes a little bit of time. And now you're jumping in and kind of dealing with the repercussions of a quick changeover. So they were very – what they told me is they were very heartened in the way they've improved as the season's gone on. And there's a nice run by them.
He's getting away with it.
And we stabbed. One of the worst things. Oh, they're going to call that.
Yeah, all day.
Now, this is a very dangerous place here.
It is.
Last week, it burned us. Where there was a free kick from a very similar distance.
So what do you look to see from the Panthers defensively on a free kick like this?
Well, the first thing we want to do is, we want to slow that kick down. We don't want them to quick restart. So we want a player to kind of get in front of that ball, walk back, and get 10 yards. Make the referee put you back 10 yards, right? So now we have 4 on the wall, which is okay. But we are, I'll just tell you, knowing about the distance, we're still back a little bit. The referee didn't have to back him up at all. He's like, hey, this is great. The other thing is, notice we have players on the back post. All right, now we were lucky there. we don't want those players on the back post. We want them up level with the wall because otherwise East can actually push all those players up into our goal in a sense.
Yep.
So we need to be very careful and cognizant of that in the future. We don't want to draw them to our goal so that if it bounces around, and that's exactly what happened last week too. Maddie Brandon's going to be taking this kick, and that was a nice kick, but we didn't come to the ball. We East just they're trying to get some combos up the middle there.
And I was just noticing that the number 10 from East is very aggressive. There she goes again, and she's very skilled in her footwork.
Yeah, and
East has some talent.
Number 10 is AJ Vera, and she's actually one, when I talked to their coaches, one that was mentioned as a somebody who is a goal scorer.
Okay, I can see that.
She has right now just one goal on the year, but you can see there's an opportunity. And it looks like she's a mid.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It almost looks like a defensive mid spot, which is actually a really good spot if you want to get goals.
Right, an opportunity there. So she is all over the field. Seems like that she has quite a motor there to be able to keep going.
Cynthia's putting the pressure on the defense, which you like to see.
Yes.
To not back off of their defense when they've got the ball because, I mean, the more pressure we put on them, the more mistakes they've made.
Without a doubt. That's a nice ball up, and it's going to stay
keeper
out
is
of their
a little high,
penalty area.
which is good for us.
And that, that player, I'm not sure if I can see her number or not. 24 for Emily Jose Lopez.
Oh, it's still alive.
Here's an opportunity. Let's see if we can get one more pass.
Oh, don't pass that.
Yeah, actually, that's a good pass. Let's see if we can take a shot. That's a great
There we
shot.
Go.
Oh, and the keeper makes a nice save. She's up to the task.
Lily was there.
Yes. Listen, everything there was good.
Yeah.
You want to be there for a mishandle by the keeper. So I see a lot more energy. I see a lot more, if we continue with this opportunity. Lily made a nice pass there just to be able to kind of keep possession. It wasn't just kind of looking to boot it up or anything.
Plays it up to Cynthia, who a little behind her.
Yeah, just a little. That's one of the things we talk about is scanning the field.
Yeah.
And so when you're receiving that pass, the one thing you want to do is take a quick peek before you even receive that pass and know where your players are. So if you can take that quick peek and then just lead her a little bit, that's an opportunity there.
So we're almost 10 minutes in. So far, good plays on both sides. It's going to be a battle. I have a feeling.
It is. Well, listen, both teams are 2-4.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be a good game.
They're hungry for their first conference win. You can see that. Really, it has been good. The energy level is equal on both sides, I would say. We've probably been down at their end a little more, although it seems to have switched just a little bit here.
Well, and like I said, you're looking for somebody to set the tone, and it looked like the Panthers were wanting to set that tone in the first 5 minutes, which is good.
That's right.
East is responding.
Now Franklin, we had a really good week a couple weeks ago. Went 2-0. Went and faced Smoky. Smoky was a good team, also a young team, but a good team. And it was unfortunate to kind of lose that one. There's one called a shot, but maybe kind of a cross there. And it's going to be a throw-in going to East. But we were supposed to have a game last, I believe it was Thursday, and we got rained out, I believe it was against West. So that'll be a makeup game, and we'll have to check the schedule and see when that's going to occur. That was an away match.
Good little 1-2 down there.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a good step to that ball from Stephanie.
And that's a good job by the Panthers of clearing that out. And let's see if we can counter on them here. Unfortunately, their central defender has done a good job.
There's a good ball.
All right, we got a little bit of speed here. Let's see if we can get a shot on this. That
keeper's out.
Yeah.
Oh,
and yes, that's one of those collisions.
Yep.
Yeah, we always
was good. That was a good play from both sides.
It was good. It was good. And that number 24, I believe that's the number. It's hard to tell.
I think so. She did well to read that.
And she turned on some afterburners there because I thought she was going to get beat.
I did too. Cynthia was a step ahead of her.
Yeah. That's a nice play off the back line by Maddie, playing it up to Megan. And Megan plays it in the middle nicely. But she was double-teamed, and you've got to make sure, first of all, you don't pass into somebody that's being double-teamed, but also you got to get that ball off your foot quick. East seems to be taking it wide. They've been which is always a good approach if you can. Take it wide, take it in. And
Valencia's shielding off. Makes a pass back, and We've got Claudia in the center trying to lay it off to the wing.
They drop it back to their defender. So getting back while play is continuing here, as I talked to the East coach, they were very heartened in their play. Oh, there's a nice run up the side. Let's see if we can get across in the middle.
And East is doing a good job of getting their defenders back.
Do you see she actually got her head up?
Yep, and
found her target.
passed it backwards, which is what you want to see.
Yeah.
Just a touch. Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Wow. You know, and we like to be dangerous in front of their goal, don't we?
Just
we
a
want
little
to be in
touch.
front of their goal. Now, here's a dangerous counter. We have a 3v3 right now, and Maddie did a great job there.
That's what you want to do.
Of taking the ball out and allowing our team to recover. So here we are, again, about 12 minutes in, roughly. We've had that feeling out process in the beginning, back and forth, back and forth. You want to, if you can't get an early goal, it's always nice. But we've had some opportunities here. I've had some breakaways. Love to see us just make some solid contact on a strike. East right now is playing some good possession ball, and she made that was a very close pass, nice through pass that they made, but we were able to cut that off.
Maddie sends it up, and Caitlin Riddle's going to try to do something with it again here on the left side.
Oh, and the East defender makes a nice play, just kicking it off Caitlin there. So we have a sub coming in for East, and they'll be making that. But let's talk about the Panthers a little bit here. They are definitely hungry for this victory. I know that Coach Long has been talking with his ladies, and they're a little nicked up, aren't they? A couple players here and there, which is typical this time of the season, right? We're getting always 6 games in here, so you're going to have some injuries starting to show up.
Well, and it just shows that they're playing hard.
Yes, they're playing hard. And what I like to see is, there were a few players that were mentioned that might have had some injuries, but they're out there today.
Yeah, looks like we're doing good. Megan Davis did well to carry that up the right side.
And here's an opportunity. And that
Cynthia, have it, Cynthia.
Yeah, that defender, that number 24, is very speedy. She just kind of measures.
Her and their right defender is backing her up well as well. Instead of leaving them open on that left side, they're covering Riddle very well.
Oh, what a nice ball. And that keeper, actually, that's clean. That's clean. They're not going to call that. They're going to give an advantage to the keeper.
Thought about calling it.
Yeah, he did. He had that flag up, and he dropped it down really quick, didn't he? But typically, when you have something like that, they're going to err on the side of the keeper, typically.
Yeah, sure. What you want.
Yeah. We want it for ours, too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Good pass.
And Lily makes a nice play there, but the keeper looks like she read that very well.
You can't help but feel like that's going to work if they keep doing that right in front of that last defender.
Very nice combinations happening.
Yeah. It's got to work at some point, right?
Yeah. Now, the keeper is 00 Molly Moore. And
I was wondering what grade she was in.
She is a junior, so they've got her for another year. But she seems to be doing a pretty good job
She's
back there.
made some good decisions. She's come out, which is a scary thing to do on the 1v1. It's hard to come out as a keeper, but that's what you got to do.
That's right. Well, one thing I like is that our goalkeeper, Ella, has not had to really deal with the ball back there.
No.
And that's
good. It means our defense is doing their job.
We always talked about how we had a great keeper, at Isaac this last year, and we just have a good line of keepers anyway. But we always talked. We said we want our keeper to be bored back there.
Yeah,
Isaac, we want you to be bored. We don't want to have to deal with you getting a bunch of shots on you. That means we're doing our job out in the field.
Yep.
Oh, that was
took a deflection. Player seemed to want a call of some sort, I think.
And that's number 7 for East Henderson, which is Cheyenne Sherman, one of their starters. And she's a junior also. So they do have some upperclassmen, not necessarily the seniors, but they do have some up there in play.
I'll tell you, this is very evenly matched.
Extremely. I mean,
East is putting together some good combination plays up in our defensive third. I mean, it's very back and forth.
And, I got to say, the energy level, again, for both teams, great.
Yep.
I love seeing the high energy out of the Panthers.
Yep. That's all you can ask for as a coach.
That's right. Now, it's kind of one of those.
24 blocks it again?
Yes. She's solid. And that's a nice play by Lily. See if she can make a pass. Oh, it gets kind of bad there, defender.
Now, which school is East at the middle school level?
So East would be Flat Rock.
Flat Rock, okay.
Yes, which typically is pretty good. Now, for their guys' team, their guys team is solid every year.
Are they?
Oh yeah.
Their girls team is always hit or miss.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the records today for Flat Rock Middle.
East is a team that will go. Sometimes they're kind of an interesting team. Sometimes they'll lose to somebody that they shouldn't lose to,
Right.
but then go beat an amazing
Right.
team. What a nice defensive play there, because that actually we had
number 11.
two players on the back there.
Yeah, that was smart. You got to interrupt that.
Megan made some nice pass up. And she gets across in. Oh, the keeper. She's
reading
coming
it well.
out. She is reading it well. She's not coming out too far.
No.
She's kind of sitting on her line.
She's doing well.
Yeah.
She takes a hop before she kicks. Have you noticed that?
Oh yeah.
She has like a little kick ritual, it looks like.
It's with keepers when they make their punts. I mean, there are certain ways that you
Supposed to do it,
right? But everybody's has their little signature.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
like
true.
somebody who's getting ready to bat in baseball.
Yeah.
You got a certain way of swinging. Even though the mechanics are there.
Sure.
Well, we have a 2-on-1 opportunity that East had, and Ella comes out nicely for that. That's the first time I think she's had to really touch the ball, so that's good.
She gets a good punt off.
Yeah. The only thing I have seen here is when we have these 50-50 balls, we have not won as many of those. You like to see them like on the punts and things like that. Like to see that we can win some of those a little more.
Sure.
They have a nice little combination going right now, but great job defensively. Not sure I can see who that is right now.
I think it was. Well, no, maybe not. I was gonna say I thought it was Julia, but it's not.
Maddie makes a nice play just to kind of clear that up the sideline. Have we had a sub yet for the Panthers?
I don't think so, and there's not many to be subbed.
No. East has got quite a few on their roster. I was looking at the numbers they had.
The East bench is covered in blankets. And
if you look at the bench over there, there's a tale of two benches.
Yeah.
They are covered up, bundled up. It's
is it a warmer climate over East Henderson?
It might be a little warmer, but it looks like it's a freezing 20 degrees out and snowing. Our ladies over there are still all in their red uniforms, so you like to see that.
That's funny.
But again, hey, nothing wrong with staying warm on the bench.
For
Trust me,
sure.
that's okay. It's okay. Even our guys will do that. Like, Coach, can I have a blanket? Please. And I don't care.
My girls today did that when it was not even that cold. I mean, it was windy, but sunny, 55 degrees, windy. They acted like they were dying of hypothermia. Valencia wins that, but it goes out of bounds for another East throw. Looks like they pull one of their center defenders to take most of their throw-ins.
So I was also talking to the East coach. They run a 4-2-3-1 alignment, which basically means 4 defenders. They don't run a really what I would consider a flat back. It looks like they play wingers up. If you were
it's almost like they just have 2 back.
2 back, which is a historic 4 back. You kind of have a U shape, unless you get back in their defensive third, then they'll flatten out at that point. But by doing that, the idea is that you're going to keep pressure up the sidelines.
Yeah.
And here's a nice opportunity. Let's see if we can. Wow, she's done a great job, that defender for East. But they pass it back to give us an opportunity.
Kind of going back and forth there.
Yeah. There's a nice through pass by East.
Yep, that was
and
a good
let's
look.
hope we can. It's not. It's going to stay in bounds.
No, I was going to say maybe we can rely
But
on our
what
old
a good
Franklin field.
job defensively. I believe. Who was that on the sideline? It's hard to see over there again. I apologize for those. You probably know who it is, and you can see it better than we can.
Brittany's throwing it in. Looks like Megan
Oh,
is
I believe it's
come
Brittany
onto
over
it.
there. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice move by the East player. She's going up the sideline. She crosses it. She actually found her player on the end of that.
Yeah.
And
Stephanie does
they
well
take
to
a
keep
shot.
the pressure high. Why not have a shot?
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
Test our keeper a little bit.
Yeah. Let's see. Be strong on that ball there, Caitlin. They're just they've had some more opportunities here. Again, most of this game has been played in the middle third of this field, which means really here's what it's going to come down to in a game like this: who will make the mistake?
Yeah.
Who is going to, on the back line, make a mistake? That first mistake could be the one that gives an opportunity for that team to win. So we are going to hope, again, while we are we try to talk about both teams, we are unapologetically biased towards Franklin. I think that's okay to be that way. We are Franklin fans, so we are going to hope for that. And hope
well,
for
we
the
are
best.
on FPSN, right?
FPSN, right, exactly. If we were paid the big bucks at ESPN or something like
Right,
that,
right.
maybe we'll be a little more
neutral.
even-keeled. But now, listen, we're going to be pulling for our Panthers here.
Looks like we got Carly McMahon coming in for Megan Davis.
Okay.
Give her legs a break.
Well, as a winger, they are running a lot, and Megan's been running a lot. I believe it looks like East brought in 3 new players and subbed 3 out.
That
that
did not look like it went into play.
It was difficult to see. If it was
I
right
don't
on the
think it
line,
went
they're still counting as in. It did.
I thought the ref pointed the flag the other way.
I think he started to lift his flag and realized it never actually came in. Oh, there's an opportunity by East, and Maddie, she's going to hopefully kind of clear that out a little bit and not play with fire. But she did a great job carrying that up just enough. I believe that was Carly who took that kick. Oh, nice play, nice play. Now let's see if we can do something. Oh, here's a problem. Our back defender ran up, which leaves them open. And that was a nice play by East.
That was a good look by Stephanie to come in to get that.
Very thankful right there that the East player decided to take 1 extra dribble.
Yep.
And we clear it out to get out of trouble there.
Give us a chance to reset a little bit.
So one thing about the 2 alignments, they've got a 4-2-3-1 against us, which is normally a little bit more defensive. You've got 1 forward up there. We are running, I believe, still a diamond 4-4-2, which is a little more offensive. We've got a kind of like a defensive mid, center defensive mid, CDM we call it. And we are hopefully using those mids and pushing up a little more to try to keep pressure there in.
Well, and I was noticing he has Claudia pushed up a little bit more than she was. She's been notoriously playing winger, and he has Lily. To me, it looks like Lily's playing left wing and Caitlin's playing more of a striker.
There's an opportunity. Caitlin, what a nice cross. Oh, but let's see if we can get a bounce-out shot. Oh, what a nice shot. Let's see if that – oh, and it goes in. What a shot. There we go. What a shot. That was a beautiful, beautiful strike. Beautiful strike. Beautiful strike right there. There are so many goals. It looks like we have it was nicely done. There's a player down for East right now. I can't see the number. I'll let you know. What a replay. You can see that it just – listen, unless you're an extra tall keeper, that shot
nothing you can do about that.
No, it hit the crossbar, skimmed in, bounced back, and all that ball has to do is completely cross that goal line, right? So what a beautiful, beautiful shot. A lot of goals happen that way when I call it a secondary shot. So we're able to get that secondary opportunity.
And it's what I call the sweet spot.
It is.
That is that spot. I mean, take that shot all day.
Yeah, we're just thankful for that opportunity to be able to get a goal in there early. But we're concerned, of course, for the East player here. Again, I'm not sure if you're able to see a number so we can.
Makes it a bittersweet goal whenever somebody's hurt and you don't really know what's going on. It's like you're celebrating your own goal, but you've got a player injured.
Well, she was going up against Caitlin, and I believe they both were kind of shouldering against each other, and I couldn't see if something happened to her leg. I really wasn't able to tell, but she kind of limped a little bit and then went down after that cross. So we're just going to hope that for East, that for this player, that it's something that's minor, of course. We've
got a bench full of warm and toasty players ready to take her spot if she needs a break.
That's right. That's right. So there's our first goal. We'll take that.
Yeah.
We have done well.
Very nicely done to take that shot and not try to dribble in or make an extra pass, which a lot of times girls are notorious to try to do. Keep passing it around in front of the goal.
Exactly.
So do you feel like boys are a little more likely to take that shot?
Without a doubt. If there is a goal scoring opportunity, they're going to take it. So. Okay, while they're tending to that player on the field, we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break here and give our sponsors some airtime here. So we'll be back as soon as we're able.
son Lamb and family would like to wish all the best to the Panther teams competing this spring. The mother of an FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. On May 17th, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football. Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Welcome back, fans. We just had kind of a bit of a delay there while we had an injured player for East Henderson Eagles. We saw the player's number. It was number 17, Angelina Calvillo Molina, and I hope I said that correctly. But we are hoping for the best for her. It looks like a parent or somebody was able to kind of carry her off, but she was definitely holding her leg. So we're just going to hope the best for her and continue play here as East kicks off. And, you know, sometimes you get that little burst for Franklin, and all of a sudden the player's hurt. It slows a bit of momentum. East is actually dribbling it down there to the corner, and looks like did a great job there. Oh, East has an opportunity. Oh, my goodness. Wow. The player for East had an opportunity, number 16, that's Jasmine Settles, had an opportunity right there to score off a header, and she missed it. But we were countering very quickly. Let's see if Caitlin can take maybe a dribble and a shot. She's got an opportunity for and a beautiful cross. Beautiful. Oh, and that's very close to an own goal. Wow. Wow. You know, in sports, you want that good old momentum. And if we can have a little bit of momentum carrying forward, and we now have a set piece here. It's been a while since we've had an opportunity for a set piece, so we're going to take a corner here. I would hope, I believe that Coach Long has something up his sleeve here as far as a set piece. Make some runs, and let's see if we can get on the end and finish here. That is a beautiful cross in a good place, and a nice header by Caitlin Riddle, and she just misses it. Just misses it. But that was a great opportunity right there. I think we definitely have a little bit of momentum swinging our way. So East is also, if you take a look at home, you can see they're lined up. They've got a player on either side, and they are playing into the box. Once it's playing into the box, we can go in there. So the rule change allows us to actually go play as soon as the ball is touched by the goalkeeper. We can actually get into the penalty area, and we can defend and hopefully steal an opportunity there if we can. So East is making a run in behind us here. And there's a nice step. I believe that was by Carly McMahon. No, I'm sorry, it was not Carly. Again, I apologize for the numbers. Yes, it was Carly McMahon. I was right the first time. So, number 15. Megan's up, pressing a little bit nicer. Oh, what a nice play. What a nice play. Let's see if she can kind of get a cross in. There's Caitlin Riddle in the middle, if we can get past that player. And it does get past the player, but she mishandles it. We come for an opportunity. Lily, if she had she could strike that. And you know what's great to see? She missed that strike, but made up for it. Forced an error by East. And nice throw in to Caitlin again. And what a nice cross there to Claudia. And it looks like we've got an opportunity for a free kick right here. So here we go. We love these set pieces. Anytime we get set pieces, percentages tend to catch up. We had our corner earlier. This will be our second real set piece that we've had. So let's see if Maddie can play that in, and we can have a nice opportunity here. Oh, and that's a good ball. Let's see if we can get it behind. The keeper handles that well, but we were there very close. Very close. You'd love to get a touch kind of at the very end if at all possible. The keeper punts the ball out. Oh, it goes over our defender's head. They're making a run in behind us. Oh, what a nice play by their player. I believe, was that Julia that made that play there? And the ball is kind of going free. See if we can get an opportunity here. That's a nice pass up the side. And it looks like they do the old saying, when in doubt, kick it out.
Yep. Which we
again,
like.
Yes.
Now it's our throw in.
Yes, so we got a throw in here. Let's see if we can get our players up and get an opportunity maybe on the backside here. Now if you're East, yeah, they shielded out nicely. So we have a sub coming in here. Actually, 3 subs coming in for East. He has been rotating very, very heavily. Seems like 3 players at a time. Now, the good of that if you're East is that it keeps players fresh, but also sometimes you can get players out and it takes them off their rhythm.
A little bit of momentum lost, yeah.
It can be.
Now the girls are starting to read that play and forced a little bit of an error here on their back line. So Franklin's doing well to read what East is trying to do.
So it looks like we have,
a foul?
Yeah, that would be a foul. So they got a free kick off the back here.
Okay.
Again, if we can just keep this momentum up here.
And she has a great kick. I'm not entirely sure why they're utilizing that short pass every time instead of mixing it up a little bit here and there, because I can't see her number, but she's got a solid kick.
Well, that's a nice step. I believe, was that Carly again? I'm not sure that is.
That one's Carly.
That is Carly, yes. Well, there's a couple schools of thought on that. You do want to be able to possess off the back line if you can, but good teams are going to pick up on that.
Sure. So, you mix it up a little bit, try something new, and hope for the best.
Oh, that was a nice defensive play by number 11, Guadalupe Trejo Vasquez. Yeah, I believe she's a captain on their team.
Brittany doing very well on that right side. Keep that ball cleared out, because that ball just came to her. If you don't know a lot about soccer, when that through ball comes to your inside, whenever you're on the back line, especially on the outside of the back line, and your job is to get it outside, and it comes down on your inside, it takes a lot of skill to force it to the outside while you're running backwards and trying to guard the other person. And there's a lot going on there that it's kind of hard to tell if you don't know or if you haven't played.
Right. Had those opportunities, right? Brittany has really stepped up.
She has.
She's, it's funny because every time I see her, I taught her in middle school.
Yep.
So, and I believe you did too.
Yep.
She is a goofball. She's a great young lady. She is
a lot of energy.
A lot of energy, and it looks like there's a handball, and we got a free
another
kick
chance here.
But she's grown a little bit since, it seems like she's actually gotten a little taller.
And a little, not that she was ever not calm, but
yeah, under control maybe, right?
It's funny how you were saying, slowly, you want somebody to kind of slowly back away from the ball, but interesting when you see them go all the way up to the ball.
Well, and that's okay as long as you're moving backwards at a certain point. But notice East only has one
block in the way, yeah.
One player in the wall. Now this is a great opportunity. If I'm kicking this, I'm saying yes,
yeah.
No wall. What a shot! Oh, and it comes off the post. We were right there. We had 4 players right there. Look at that.
That was such a good opportunity. That was
here's
great
the danger.
Ball from Caitlin.
Here's
Riddle.
the danger is on a counter because
They've
we had a lot
numbers.
of players up. Oh, what a collision there. I think they're just a play on.
Wow.
Listen, collisions happen.
Going for a ball.
Yeah, they both were.
Didn't necessarily get the ball, but I guess we'll go with it.
We've got a sub. Probably not a bad thing. But, we had 4 players around the goal on that shot.
But all 4 were directly in front of the goal,
right.
And all of the East players were a little behind us.
Right, which means they can counter on you if you're not careful.
Yeah.
They just made a nice play up. It looked like
Julia Estes trying to clear it.
Oh,
Maddie already in place.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, I think. And they call. Did they call a penalty? No, they didn't. Ooh.
He was waving that flag. Was he saying offsides maybe, but then the keeper got it?
Maybe.
Huh. That
I'll
was
tell you
interesting.
what, that was very tough to see, of course, from the angle
Yeah,
we have
and
here.
we're up in a booth, and it's kind of difficult to see anything on the other side.
But that was dangerous right there because they look like they've got a nice little through, a couple of through passes that are getting behind us, and hopefully they won't connect on those. And there's that defender. She's done a great job, that number 24 for them.
Maddie has
Emily.
to kick on the turn. Maddie Brandon doing so well on that back line.
So Megan makes a play up, but can't quite keep it in bounds to keep possession there. So we've had, let me tell you, normally you get a point where it seems to settle down a little bit, maybe a little more possession, things like that. This has been full out.
So back and forth.
The entire match. We're 7 minutes left in this half, and I've just seen all kinds of. Wow, there's another.
We're lucky
strike.
she decided to just take that shot because they had 4 players up.
They did. They did. You know, getting that second goal is extremely important right now for Franklin. Let's hope that we can do it. That's a nice
And if
pass.
I'm East, I'm going, let's get a goal before halftime.
Yes.
At least one.
So we have a handball called.
And as Franklin, we're happy with 1-0. Love it to be 2-0.
That's right.
Especially before halftime.
Well, if you have a lead at half, that's nice. Of course, we're not quite there yet, but I always tell the players when you go into halftime, it's 0-0. You're playing it like it's a brand new game. But listen, we'll take this 1-0 lead right now. We still got 6.5 minutes in
And
this
that's honestly,
half.
that's the score you expect to see in this game with
do.
these two teams with this type of skill being so evenly matched. Oh,
if she could have brought that down, the keeper just
and
made
Riddle
a nice
tells
play.
Lily to chase that ball down, which is a great call because we
Yeah.
have got to continue to press on the keeper and the back line.
That's right. We have had some opportunities. There's no doubt about it.
Got Megan settling the ball on the right side.
And she did a great job right there because she had 2 players around her just to be able to bring that down.
They've
have an
had
opportunity to
more
take it up.
numbers. East has had more numbers on the left side. I've noticed as they've countered and everything, it feels like they're going more towards the left.
Well, in every goal kick they've taken has been to
Yeah.
left.
Seems like they're utilizing their left side a lot more,
Their
which actually
punts.
we kind of are too when you think
You're
about
right.
it. It's come down to Riddle more often than not.
Oh, that's a nice
Valencia
little
does
battle.
great to shield her off. Valencia scares me a little bit as a coach. She always scared
This
me a little
player
bit. She's
for
very
East
intense.
Yeah, glad she mishandled that right there because they had a little bit of open there.
Valencia actually, I believe, is on the wrestling team as well, which makes total sense.
Wonderful.
If you know her. If I'm a wrestler going up against her, I would just be intimidated immediately. She just has that look in her eye.
That look, that not the crazy look, right? But
No,
the look.
the domination.
Okay. Hey, that's great. That's what you want as a player, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Any athlete.
absolutely.
And that's a dangerous play. We are playing I've been noticing also, again, a very flat back without having anchors in behind or backup. They play it up, and Ella does a good job of handling that shot, pass, whatever you want to call that right there.
And you said East is running.
They're running a 4-4-2, and I'm sorry, 4-2-3-1.
4-2-3-1, okay.
And a 4-2-3-1, you have 2 defensive mids.
Because I was trying to figure out if 21 was on the back line or not. But like you said, they're both kind of playing wing backs.
Oh, look at this, a little bit of burst of speed. And
we
my
have numbers.
goodness.
They only have 2 girls back.
Again, that number 24.
Those 2 on the back line, those 2 centers are doing great.
Yes. Yeah, some excellent back line play by East. But we have to be very careful with our flat backs and make sure that we are backing each other up. We have that chain so that if they do get behind us, we have somebody hopefully to help out with that.
Well, and it's hard, especially for me at the middle school level, it's hard explaining sometimes that flat 4 that's more of a diamond. It is flat, but not. It's a U.
Right.
You know, it's coaching it to inexperienced players can be tricky.
Caitlin is
Riddle
offside.
Oh.
She is called for offside.
She seems to disagree.
Well, I watched that. She actually did come from an offside position, came back. So it's tough when you're the player and you don't see the players behind you necessarily.
Really
But-
funny seeing Caitlin playing at striker.
Listen,
Played the first few games as a defender.
Well,
Now she's
Caitlin-
coming up as a striker. It's always so fun for me as a coach. It's one of my favorite things to do. The girls always have a panic attack. It's one of my favorite things to do, to put one of my best defenders up top, and vice versa.
Well, Caitlin, as a senior right now, I mean, she has 5 goals on the year.
Yeah.
And most of those were scored in a very short period of time.
Yep.
She has the leg. She has the finishing up. Oh,
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, my goodness. Wow.
That was lucky.
She was just kind of moving
She ran
through the middle
through
there.
3 of our defenders and was still going. That's a skilled player. Number 14, 15 for East.
So we have a
It's
sub.
like that must be their lone striker.
Looks like Stephanie Ortiz is coming in.
Giving Julia a break. These girls are working hard. You like
They
to
are.
see them having a break.
They are.
You got Bree coming in on that ball, and then Stephanie clears it up to Cynthia. Lets it go right to Megan. Cynthia and Megan working very well.
Wow.
It was a great idea
It was good.
to just feed it in behind that line. Gonna have to be a little sneakier than that to get past those 2 powerhouses back there, I'm telling you.
Very, very impressive. Oh, what a move there. And what a good job defensively. I
Yeah,
believe that was Stephanie.
It
Just
was.
came in, wasn't it?
Yep.
What a good job by Stephanie. You know, you got to be ready to play
Yeah.
as soon as you get in there. There is no, hey, I need a little bit of time to warm up. You already warmed up, right? Let's see if Caitlin can make a nice run up the side. Oh, this is a good battle right here. But Caitlin does well to get around. Let's see if she can get across on it. Oh, and I think 24, while the arm might have been there, it was still attached. I guess wasn't quite as obvious.
Guess not.
And she's back there on that to defend. Oh, yes,
Oh.
yes, way to go, Caitlin. Have a shot, have
Use
a
your
shot.
right foot,
Have a
Caitlin.
shot. Yes, you want that right, don't you? Yeah.
Nobody there. Caitlin got
Yeah.
pushed a little bit.
Oh, good
Looks like
hustle.
she's hurting a little bit. Valencia's
Is that
gonna have
Jocelyn?
it. Oh,
Oh, what a play by that keeper.
nobody there.
Now we
I
got to
really
be
want to
careful.
see Cynthia jump into that.
Yes.
Man,
Now we're
was a
down
good
to
ball from
50
Valencia, though.
seconds here. Let's see if we can hold strong through the rest of this half here.
a little bit of a
Nothing
scary
in behind
time.
us. Yes, they've had some opportunities. We don't want to see anything happen here within the last minute. You know, this is the time, that back
Clear it
line,
out.
this is when you're getting that ball out of bounds.
Clear it out.
Hopefully, if you have any anybody who's got, you know, helping to run the ball down the sideline, they're taking their time a little bit, maybe.
Looks like he's subbing in. Is that Jocelyn?
And he might be subbing just to hopefully allow this time to run out too, if that ball goes out of bounds and we have an opportunity. Here it is. So that's actually a very wise move. Let's see that clock tick down. You're taking your time. You're running out and you are subbing for the
Jocelyn.
farthest player. And when the farthest player has to run all the way across the field, here's what happens: the clock runs out.
That's a
Whenever
smart
they're pressing
move.
us. Very
Smart move,
smart
Coach.
move. There you go. So we will take that. Halftime, we have a 1-0 lead over East Henderson. Let's hope we can continue this. And it's we're going to take a moment and go to break, and we'll see you on the other side for the second half.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sport Zone.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
Shauna Fun Lamb and family would like to wish all the best to the Panther teams competing this spring. The mother of an FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. On May 17th, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football. Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Sport Zone is your everyday low-price sporting goods supplier. We have the sports gear every athlete needs to be successful, from cleats, equipment, and protective gear to complete uniform sets. We even offer screen printing, laser engraving, and embroidery, as well as sublimated printing right here in Franklin. Don't race out of town to find the performance gear you need. We've lowered our prices throughout the store to give you the opportunity to shop local and score big. Come see us at Sport Zone.
We are Dalton's Christian Bookstore, North Carolina's largest Christian bookstore. We offer a wide range of gifts and apparel. Children will find a world of fun to explore in our interactive kids section. Dalton's has a huge inventory of Christian literature, including Bibles in all translations. Dalton's, your destination for inspiration.
John Lamb and family would like to wish all the best to the Panther teams competing this spring. The mother of an FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. On May 17th, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football. Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.
Welcome back, Panther fans. We are just winding down halftime here, about a minute left at halftime, and we hold a 1-0 lead over the East Henderson Eagles. Had a really good first half. A lot of excitement, really. I mean, there was a lot of back and forth in that first half, wouldn't you say, Katie?
It's been a great game.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch. Not really any lulls in the action. We're hey, listen, if you can go into halftime, have a 1-0 lead, any lead at all.
Any lead, yeah.
We'll take it.
We did have a East Henderson player who was injured in the first half. Looks like she was actually being driven off of the field here at halftime, so definitely have our thoughts and prayers with her.
Without a doubt. It was number 17, Angelina Cavillo Molina. And we did notice, Katie, when we looked, that she did have an air caster around her ankle. So, again, like you said, thoughts and prayers with her, as I'm sure their next stop is going to be at a hospital or something, and that's going to be a long evening for them. So
yeah, especially being not in your hometown. That's hard.
Yeah. So our Lady Panthers just kind of broke the huddle there, and they are taking the field. We had the kickoff in the first half, so I believe East is going to have the kickoff now. And listen, we have to come out with that same intensity.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. You look to see that same momentum. Hopefully it'll carry us through that second half.
There are two things that typically happen after halftime. Either you know you got that 1-0 lead and you come out a little bit flat because you do.
You think you've got it.
But, again, if you are taking that approach that, listen, it's 0-0. We need that first goal again. And don't even pay attention to what you see on the scoreboard right now. This is really the approach you want to see as a coach. Our defenders have done well. They have gotten behind us a few times, and we've been very, very lucky that they haven't had any real solid strikes. I think that if we can continue to hold strong there, make sure we're backing each other up, and be able to create some opportunities up front, we've been able to do well and kind of building from the back as far as just being able to make a nice pass up. And our mids, in my opinion, have had one of the best games that I've seen them play as far as within maybe a little more matched foe. Our mids have really done a good job of being able to help connect up to the forwards.
Well, and he's mixing some things up. You had Lily Holt in the middle. Now she's out to the side. You had Claudia, who has notoriously played wing. She's been put into more of an attacking mid spot, it looks like, from Coach Long. So it's mixing things up a little bit. And, as a coach, you got to do it. You got to figure out where people play best. And sometimes it surprises you where people play best.
That's right. That's right.
Your person who's been a defender the last 3 seasons becomes your best striker.
Well, I'll tell you, we start off nice and aggressive right there. I love Megan is really just pushing right now.
Yeah.
I was watching her up the sideline, and she had kind of that look of, I am going to get this ball up the line.
Yeah.
I don't care who's in my way. She was knocking. You love to see the physicality.
She's very physical.
What a nice strike. That's a nice strike.
And we had somebody crashing, slightly delayed, but you want to definitely see somebody crashing that goal whenever somebody's going to poke a shot through.
Well, what I like to see there is just that shot. That shot from distance. Listen, a shot is a shot, wherever it is.
Absolutely.
And so let's get some opportunities. We did a great job there of cutting off that pass to the wing. It's going to be a throw in for East. So East has had a couple things that have hurt them a little bit. You got a player who was a starter that went down. one of their defenders, one of their starting defenders, and then now you've got to come out and you're a goal down. So there again,
Megan
two approaches
pushing
there.
down the side again.
Megan, you can see she's just got an edge right now. The keeper's
good idea though.
Yes, that was a good cross. The keeper has read. She seems to have a real good eye for just waiting, find the right moment, find the right angle, making sure she cuts off any potentially dangerous issues. We over committed on that one, and they're coming up the wing.
Well, and I don't know if the wind has shifted, but earlier today the wind was blowing very hard against what is now East Henderson's direction.
Now, this player right here for East is pretty good. It's number 10.
Yep, there she goes again.
AJ Vera. Again, she is a captain. Oh, what a good play defensively.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Wow.
That was a nice opportunity for East. Maddie did a good job to come through there.
Could you see the number of that player for East that made that run there?
10 is the one that was carrying it through the middle, but I don't know who that final poke was.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Take that wide. East does a nice job of cutting that off, though. Let's see if we can get a kind of a quick restart here, because East is still trying to. Oh, we kind of lose possession
there. Took a bad touch there, but hopefully we'll get it back quickly.
I'll tell you, it's just like the first half, we had a lot of back and forth already. Yeah. Opportunities on both sides.
But still a lot of possession on both sides. You know, it's not boot ball. You're seeing some possession. You're seeing some runs, some plays.
Oh, that's an opportunity there. And the keeper stays in. The keeper stays in. Actually, that's the right play there because you got some defenders. Let's see if we can get a nice cross. What a beautiful cross on the backside. There's a free shot. If we can take this. And, Lily couldn't quite hit a solid shot on that. Oh, she was in the right position to take that shot right there. You would have loved to see just a solid strike. She settled it well. Listen.
Lily is a very skilled player. She's also a very calm player, and my favorite thing to see from her is when she starts to get a little angry and gets a little bit of fire in her.
That's right. You love to see that edge, right?
Strikes it a little harder.
Yeah. Oh.
Caitlin, just a light touch. Nope. Keeper does well.
So this keeper's been kicking. There's a bounce.
Again,
so number
East
13 for East, this Kaylee Jarvis. She's the one that's had some runs up the middle.
And she's winning a lot of the 50-50 balls on either side. I think she's playing center.
Yeah. She tends to, if she gets possession, just like now, she does a good job of holding possession. Really kind of what we would call like a true number 9. They are a little bit, they're strong in the ball. And they normally hold possession long enough for your players to come up and aid in the attack. So she seems to play a lot like what we call number 9. For those of you that aren't aware, in soccer we actually do have numbers for positions. So at some point we may talk about that and give numbers. Like your goalkeeper, for example, is a number 1 on the field. Whenever I give our players' positions, we don't talk about center mid or left attacking mid, right center back or anything like that. We actually talk about numbers. So I'll say you're number 2, you're number 3, number 4. And so over time they actually learn those position numbers, which is actually the way it carries over into even the professional world of soccer. So we try to teach them a lot of those things. That way if they go to college, they're very aware of position. What a nice free kick. Let's see if we can get on the end of that. Oh, wow, that keeper did a great job of just coming out on that. And we had I believe that was Caitlin to kind of cut in front of there. Caitlin's been making some dangerous runs in the back. I'd love to see her just get on the end of one and just kind of pound it, right? Oh.
Yeah, I feel like it would be well-deserved at this point.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness, they're breaking through on the backside here. Hopefully we can defend that.
This East player, she is fast.
Yeah. Yes.
And she doesn't give up possession easily.
No, she doesn't.
Our back line's having to really work.
She went through about 3 or 4 players right there. Easy.
And made it look easy.
Yeah.
Now they've got a player hanging out in offside position.
Now they move back now. Oh, there's that same player, and she makes that run. Oh, this is not a place you want to see. A good job of shielding out there. Can't see who
Lily
that is.
That's come back to get the ball, it looks like, which is what a winger should be doing.
Lily, wingers are running more than pretty much every player on the field. They have to come back as a fullback or a defender, and they also have to run up as a forward a lot of times. So you typically see a lot of subs that will go in that wing position. Oh, there's a through ball. Oh, good job. Good job, Maddie. And Maddie calmly takes that pass up the wing, up to Megan. Let's see if Megan can keep this ball in here. If our field plays as it normally does, it stays in. And what a good cross by Megan. Oh, and that defender, she has been there all evening.
Just shutting Franklin down every time.
All evening.
Which is probably what they would say about Maddie.
That's right. That's right. Maddie is that type of defender, and we do talk a lot about her whenever we commentate. She is just that solid person on that back line. I believe it was the last game she went out of the game for a little bit, and Smokey got a goal on us when she was out of the game. That was really hard to see that. Listen, the players will go out from time to time, but when your backs go out, it makes it really tough because those are ones that you if you can, you keep them in the entire match.
Well, and Franklin has been notorious to have a very, very solid center back for the last 6-8 years.
Yes.
10 years, if you even go back to Gracie Riddle or Gracie Hornsby.
Gracie Hornsby.
So whenever Maddie came in, she kind of was able to train a little bit under Brandy Dills, Chloe Lane. You know, we've had that solid center back spot covered for the last, almost decade.
Yes.
And they've all been able to learn from each other. I think Chloe learned a lot from playing with her sister Emily and Gracie.
Chloe would always play in the age group ahead of hers for the most part, which is a very good thing to do if you're able to. Oh, there's an opportunity here. Their player goes down. Let's see if we get a shot here. Oh, we do, and it's just wide.
Man.
Just to the right of the post.
That was Cynthia who started that by running through that ball and through that player instead of letting the other player get it and backing off, which is sometimes first instinct to let them do something with it.
We have played with a good aggressiveness here.
Yeah.
We've been, just like you said, we have run through. They're going to have their two defenders back. They play it in their penalty area. And what
Cynthia
they're doing.
steps up to that, which is good.
Yeah. They are trying to take it wide, take it back in. Again,
smart play.
It is smart, but they mishandle it, and we have a chance in behind here. But that defender, solid defender for them, steps up. 24. Again, that's Emily Jose Lopez. She has been there all night. And their goalkeeper really, aside from the one strike that we had off that secondary opportunity.
She's
made it difficult.
Worked.
Yeah.
We're making her work for it, but
That's
she's
right.
done well.
She has done well. Unfortunately for Franklin, right?
Yeah.
So we seem to be pressing down at their end a little more. And Maddie makes a nice play out wide. Very nice. We've been a little stronger on the ball here. Now we lose. Yep. We're dispossessed there, unfortunately. Oh, and that's a nice takeover. We call that a takeover. Oh, and a cut. Very, very good player there. They have. Oh, nice play. Oh, I can see who that was that cut that pass off. Were you able to see? That was just a nice job of defending. She is really pushing their offensive players. I love it. Oh, and this is a dangerous place.
It is.
Very dangerous.
To get it outside.
And the ball
That
goes
was a good decision from that defender, though.
It was. The ball is out of the penalty area.
Because if you leave that for the keeper, you had two East players there.
Yes, and we get them to stab, so that's good. We call that stabbing out the ball. You try to steal it, reach your foot out, and we get by you. Tell you, the build-up by East is a little dangerous right now, just
East
like right now.
Wants a goal.
Yes. Oh, and we will take that shot to our keeper every time.
They're hungry.
They are hungry.
They want it, and it's just going to end up being who wants it more.
That's it. Ella throws that one out, which is nice because we're trying to possess a little more. That's smart. And we keep the ball. Way to go, Megan. She keeps that ball in bounds.
Very
and
nice.
still keeps possession, and we win possession off that.
Nicely done, Megan. I've been told that some of the girls will go home and watch some of this film and hear our commentary. So.
Oh, I'm hoping.
If you're watching, you girls are doing a great job.
Yes.
Sorry, ladies. They're ladies now. They're in high school.
Yes, that's right.
They're not girls.
Right. They equally play it off of us, it looks like. I know it's. I believe that. Hey, we'll take that throw, and it looked like it did ricochet off us, but we'll take it. And she does a nice throw down the line.
Cynthia making a great
Cynthia,
run.
what a great cross. And if we get on the backside of that, I believe that's Lily again.
Maybe Lily will use her left foot.
Oh. I'm very impressed with that play by East right there because they were, good job. Way to step up to that.
That was nice.
Carly is showing some aggressiveness over there.
She is spunky. I didn't coach her, but she is so spunky. She's one of the only ones out there, I think, that I haven't coached.
Oh, look at this battle in the middle here. We have 2 good players just going at it right there in the middle.
They are trying to double team Claudia, and Claudia still came away with the ball. Valencia
again,
trying to step up.
Oh, that's a dangerous. Oh, good job. Good job. Come on. Now, if we can. This is where she has kept possession, that player. Very good player. And
yeah. And they're fast. East has some speed.
Well, we are playing very well against, this team is, I would say, listen, I think both of our teams can be better than 2-4 right now. There's no doubt about that. And any coach would hopefully say that too. But without a doubt, there are some matches that we lost to, some teams that probably we could have had a better showing. And again, any coach would say that too. But the ladies are really putting it together tonight.
Wow, East has 6 girls up.
They are pressed up very high, aren't they? And you know what? If you're down a goal,
sure,
you do that.
Why not?
And what does that do, though? It creates an opportunity for a counter for Franklin. So if I'm Franklin, maybe I look for that counter attack, right?
Send that ball.
And that's okay. That's a time when you can send it. Oh, and she gets him behind. This girl is very good. Very good player. You can tell she's disappointed because she puts her hands on her face.
She keeps coming out with the ball. She's very skilled. Oh, nice. Works out well in our favor to have a throw in here. Valencia's going to take this throw in. That was not a legal throw. Yeah. Didn't come behind her head. Valencia not usually one to take the throws.
Well, throw-in is kind of like one of those I would probably call what they did an illegal throw, too.
That's what I was just about to say, that she has thrown that in 3 times that way and not stopped. She's lifted her foot.
So, yeah, you call it one way, call it the other way,
sure.
Right? They're making a play down the line. Good job defensively there.
East is going to have a chance here.
Carly is also, we talk about Brittany on one side here. Carly's done a good job on that side also.
Yeah.
She has the ball's gone by her once or twice, but not, again, that's going to happen over time.
Well, and she's aggressive. If she lacks anything in just raw skill, she's aggressive, which is all you can ask for.
And if you are going to be aggressive as a defender, a left or a right back, you're better off being more aggressive there than you are as one of the center backs.
Well, you can get away with a stab here or two, if it comes down to it, because then you can just recover.
That's right. Oh, that's a nice play by the East player. And a good
step. That's a good look from Stephanie.
Yes. And Stephanie has come in there and played very well.
She's done fantastic. Well, that's what I was trying to look at. Is Carly on the left side, or has he switched to a 3-back?
He has run a 3-back system before.
I was wondering if he had shifted a little bit, but I think maybe she was just playing
she's a 4-back and she's running high, which is okay. That's okay. You do actually want that back, left or right back, to play up sometimes.
Take their space.
That's right. Now let's see if Caitlin can make a nice through.
Caitlin's got some time.
Yeah, and that's a good idea, but unfortunately rides out of bounds there.
Would love to see her carry it a little bit if she has nobody on her.
She didn't have anybody on her.
She's skilled.
Without a doubt. If she had the that aggressive mentality, which she does get that. I've seen her have that. Just like you see the player that's up the middle there for East, where I am going to have nothing stop me. She can definitely do that.
Subbing out Maddie here, it looks like.
So we got Maddie come off the back line. Again, this is a time when we have to be really careful because she is that mainstay back there. Nothing against any other defender that we would have go in there. But, she's a junior. She's been there from day one for a couple years now. It's definitely a time you have to be really careful.
As a coach, I don't really sub my center back.
Same here.
Unless if they need a sub.
That's right.
And he may, before the game, though, it was mentioned that Maddie was coming off of a slight injury. So it may be just a tactical move to save her legs a little bit.
Better preservation. Right?
Sure.
East gets us throwing here. It has really been back and forth again. Really no change from the first half. I would say we've probably had a slight edge as far as opportunities. but very slight. I mean, maybe
yeah.
One or two more.
East came out very hungry.
Yes.
I think they've backed off just a little, just enough to calm down a little bit, which is good for us. But if they get that fire again, they were very dangerous those few plays that they made.
East is bringing in 3 subs again. So a very common theme tonight. They have been subbing in very quickly. And it looks like we have an East – well, they would have had to have a throw-in for them to be able to sub in. So it looks like Franklin – we were trying to take that throw-in, but the referee decided otherwise and gave it to East.
Always got to try.
That's right.
Worth a shot.
Now, one thing you do like to see is when you have 3 subs coming in, that time ticks a little more, doesn't it?
It looks like Coach Long has his bench kind of staying warm on the side, having them pass around a little bit.
Very
Make
smart.
sure that they're staying warm. Looks like we've got.
Oh, and there's a missed play. Let's see if Caitlin can get behind. She can get to the strength of her foot. Oh, and that's a good, strong defensive play.
Yeah.
And all you can do is tip your cap to that defender. That was a good first touch, actually, right there, to be able to take it forward.
And Cynthia comes around. I know you have a hard time seeing who some of these players are, so just remember Cynthia has those neon orange cleats on.
Neon orange cleats. Oh, yes, I can see them now. Yes.
If that helps, you can see those from a distance.
Well, that's true. The cleats do help, and
Yeah.
especially at the other end of the field here. And of course, we do have cameras, and the cameras are great. I tend to look out of the field a lot. Oh, and there's a little hesitation. Let's see if we take advantage of it. Oh, and that keeper. That's the danger right there. Oh, and what a shot.
Sure.
That's on target. That is on target.
Oh,
what
my
a beautiful
goodness.
shot. Woohoo. Look at that.
That's what you want to see. Who shot that?
Oh, my goodness. You could see that ball going in from back here. The keeper was off her line because she just had to make a play on that due to, I call it a self-inflicted wound. Let's see. Is that Brittany?
I don't know.
Number 5.
They're celebrating her, so.
It must be Brittany. Look at that. Okay, it is Brittany. Brittany just pounded that ball to the back of the net. Look at that. That was
whenever
beautiful.
you have any sort of a deflection, anything like that, you want to see that back line stepping up and just have a shot.
Well, I'll tell you what, Brittany, we're just talking about her play tonight.
Yeah.
And look at that.
She just comes up
just
off of that
struck
right
that
side.
beautifully. And that keeper didn't know what was happening.
That was pretty.
That keeper was off her line.
Well, as a keeper, you're not expecting necessarily for your defender to take that shot. So you're off your line a little bit, not quite ready, and that's all you got to do.
And watch out, here comes East up the side. We've got to be careful.
They're going to be
And
really
Brittany,
hungry now.
just as we speak about Brittany, she goes down, but let's see if she can make up for it here. Oh, my goodness, that was close. And you're going to see some frantic play right here.
East
with
wants a goal.
East being down 2-0. You know, we're again talking about Brittany there with the type of play. She is right now, I mean, I don't say player of the game or anything like that, but she is really defensively done well. Just to step up and hit a strike like that.
Uh-oh.
And she cuts in on us.
He steps
Good
up to that
job
ball on
defending.
our goal kick, which Maddie Brannon, I don't know if you noticed, she's back in the game.
That was a very quick, quick rest, wasn't it? And that's okay. That's okay. If you're going to get a rest, let's get you in, get you out.
Well, and as a coach, he may have needed to tell her some type of strategy, some sort of change, something that he needed from her. So you sub him out to talk to him. I mean, it's not like football. You don't get all kinds of breaks and timeouts and things.
That's right. And here's another opportunity to get behind their line.
And Cynthia.
And it's Cynthia. I'm looking for the orange shoes.
Cleats.
Orange cleats. And what a beautiful cross. What a beautiful cross. Leaving the back side of it here. If you leave it for her. Have it, Lily.
I want Lily to get more aggressive.
And they're countering on us here. Oh, that's a nice
One
play.
of the East players is going to have to give Lily a nice hard push.
Yes.
And get her mad. And then you'll see some really fun stuff from her. She's a fantastic player. She's very skilled. But you just have to get her mad a little bit.
Well, and we forget the fact that she's a freshman, too.
I know.
I mean, I think that does speak to it a little bit. And so that's just experience sometimes.
I think the only starting freshman, isn't she?
I'm not sure.
If I remember right.
She might be. Yeah, I believe so. Keep that pressure up there.
Cynthia and their back line going head-to-head a lot. And Caitlin Riddle. There's Jocelyn.
Way to go, Jocelyn. That's a beautiful ball in behind their defender. Right up to Cynthia. Cynthia, see if she can get it. She's had some very nice crosses.
She has. She's a great player.
Yeah. Oh, and see that pressure. Our forwards are really doing a good job of pressing high.
Yes.
And so when you press high, mistakes happen defensively. You know, we were talking all game about the fact that when they play those goal kicks off that back line and they play it in their penalty area, and unless you are solid, I'm talking about super solid, that is a dangerous time. And we were able to kind of create a goal off that because we pressed that. And so, hey, listen, we'll take some more goal kicks from them if they're going to continue to do that.
Yeah, and corners and throw-ins from way down on their defensive third.
That's right.
We'll take those all night.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I am a coach who believes in possession. I believe possessing and building from your back line is extremely, extremely important. But it is very difficult to be able to do that as you get to certain levels. And you better, again, have a back line that can just super possess.
Look how fast she is.
Oh, she is very – but listen, up to the challenge there.
Sure.
Carly's done a great job over there, too.
Cynthia shifts again. And Cynthia, to me, is such a true number 10.
Yes, without a doubt. She turned that well, but we deflect that. Their defender keeps it out, and they're able to keep possession here. So their number – oh, we do a good job of cutting that off. Let's see if we can it's going to ride out of bounds here. This has been some frantic play, and just as I was saying that, you got a couple subs that are coming up for East. A lot of times when you have this type of play, players are going to get very winded, very gassed.
Sure.
And so to keep it fresh, and again, if you're East, you have to keep that pressure up heavy. Even, you know, I always tell our players, as good as you are, I will take a fresh player in there if you are so tired.
Yep.
Give yourself a breather and then get you back in when you get a little bit of a rest and some water in you and that kind of thing. Oh, that was a good play defensively.
Well, and you would rather put players in who are going to go as hard as they possibly can, 100% all out for 5-10 minutes.
That's right.
And just swap them out.
That's right.
Who is that coming in?
Let's see if we can see a number. Not able to see a number.
I don't recognize her.
Oh, is that a...
Is that a stork?
I'm not sure. Number 10?
Who is
number
that?
10.
Oh, yeah, number 10.
Okay. So number 10.
Who is it? Is it a stork?
Oh, it is Macy.
It is
Macy
a
stork. So I believe that's the first time we've seen her in.
I have a bone to pick with her. She did not play in middle school.
What? Oh, my goodness. Now, her sister did.
Ellie did.
Ellie did.
And did very well.
Yeah. Well, that's good to see her out here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is dangerous. Oh, what a good job by at least keeping it out. Brittany see if she can continue
Brittany chasing it down.
Oh, so that's a dangerous play there. But
has Coach Long pulled up some JV players?
It looks like it.
Okay.
I believe she was.
Okay.
Macy was playing at JV.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
That's great to see her up. There's another freshman up here, right?
Yeah.
Getting some quality time, quality minutes. Oh, there's an opportunity. And let's see if we can finish this. Oh, what a play
by
the keeper. Let's see if we can get a finish
she's out.
here. Oh, wow.
Was that Megan with an opportunity?
Oh.
I think that was Meg.
Oh, that was. You know, she's just kind of.
She wants a goal so bad, and that was such a good opportunity. And she did really well to just try to pop one off real quick.
She is just putting her hands up. Like, I can't believe I didn't score that, right?
Man, she wants one so bad.
Again, hats off to the keeper.
I like that he has put Megan more central, it looks like to me.
I think with her
I like
up there, that is a great place for her. Oh, and what a good play. Is that Brittany again?
I think so.
Yeah.
That back line is just working it.
Now we can compact a little bit, right?
Sure.
We can make sure. Okay.
Which they're doing.
They are. We want to make sure that they're not going to get behind us or have any openings. And now let's look for the counter. They've got.
It's the stork.
She is playing good. Love to see some aggressiveness there.
Would love for Jocelyn to run that down. Keep possession a little bit. Our field is a little slower than
Yes, it
than
is.
turf. We can run those down.
Yes, it is. Great play, Brittany. Let's see if you can keep possession, be tough. Oh, what a beautiful play. What a beautiful play. And she possessed it up. Beautiful play.
Just beautiful.
Up to Macy. And Macy makes a nice play. You know, we have some really young players that are just stepping up right now.
Good idea.
You love to see that. There's a player in the middle, Macy, if she can continue to make connections like that, that's wonderful.
Well, and I love when JV players get pulled up to experience varsity a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of the bit of the shock factor, right?
Yeah, deer in headlights a little bit sometimes.
And sometimes that works better for you.
Yeah.
You can go in, you've got that good, little bit of nervous energy first time you're in a match like this. And I could be wrong. She could have played in one of the away matches.
Yeah, we have no idea.
But as far as seeing her here at home, we have not seen her in a varsity match. We'll have to find out from Coach Long if this is the first time she's been in.
Have to give her a hard time about not playing for me.
That's right. Look at that. Look at that. That's that development time, right?
Yeah.
But she stepped in and done well so far. And we've got 2 subs. This is, let me see, we are down to 13 and a half minutes roughly. So Coach Long wisely, what you're probably going to start seeing, actually, we have already started seeing that a little bit, you're going to see some subs coming. A lot of times if I am up by a couple goals or even a goal, I'm going to look to sub maybe the player that is farthest away from the bench to try to, there's opportunity for them on our back line. What a good, I'll tell you, our back line has been solid.
Stephanie over there, man.
Stephanie's playing well.
She's done well.
Did they come out with it, though?
Oh,
my goodness. Oh, we were just talking about the back line.
And this is the score that you hate.
Yes, yes. You like the 2 goals, don't you?
Oh, man.
And let's I'll tell you, that was just a nice cross.
It was.
And, that player we've been talking about all night, who's been battling through, got right past us.
She almost accidentally.
You know what? That's one of those where we said, all you got to do is stick your leg out.
Get your body on it, yeah.
Stick your leg out.
Man.
And they scored a pull within 1 goal. Now,
yeah.
If you're a coach, you're saying, hey, we had 2 goals. Woohoo. We're up 2 goals.
Yeah.
And you feel a little comfortable about things.
A little bit, yep. You start to, especially at this time left.
And now, nothing easy, right? It can't be anything
easy. And if you're East, you're going, we still are in this.
Without a doubt.
We still have a chance.
So, one of the things about a team, East has been subbing in players consistently all game. So you got to imagine they're still fairly fresh.
Well, I mean, they're warm because they're very bundled up.
Yes, that's right.
Definitely not cold. And our players have been trying to stay warm too.
They
were
are.
Passing around on
we're
the side.
Starting to see, a couple little layers here coming.
They actually pulled in a previous player. Allie Roots was over there warming up with some of the girls.
Oh, great. So you love to see that too.
You really do. And the support from the previous players.
And there's Caitlin. Now you notice that Caitlin's playing on the right
drop.
side.
Oh, that's come on, Megan.
Oh, Megan wanted that so bad. Oh. You can hear the fans there. Some of the guys from the soccer team just, you can hear the frustration. They wanted that ball in. We did too.
I know. I think we all want her to score just as bad as she does. He shifted Lily to the right side.
Oh, that's a dangerous ball right there. Kind of misplayed that a little bit. Good thing is they don't have too many players up right now, which is nice.
Yeah, lucky for us.
Yeah, we'll take that. But notice Caitlin Riddle is actually, I believe I saw her on the right. She's playing as a forward with Megan. You have both Caitlin and Megan, 2 seniors.
It.
I love it too. I think that's a great idea.
I'm really enjoying some of these changes that he's making.
Without a doubt. And, also, here's one thing I talked to Coach Long about. You've got Caitlin on the right side as a left footer.
Yep.
Which means when she is taking a shot, she's actually kind of taking, or when she has the ball possession, she's taking it in to her strength on her shot. And same thing for Megan. She's on the left side as a right footer. It's kind of, unless you have played soccer and understand, like taking that to the middle on your strong foot,
especially if you're gonna take that shot.
That's right, and that's what you want. We have.
Sure, we got to shoot a couple more. Let's get some more
now,
goals.
I believe we also we have Lily back over on the right side. Is that her?
She's on the right.
So Megan Davis is being subbed out right now. Coach Long said, "You had your 2 opportunities, Megan. I'm taking you out for a little bit, get you a little breather." And again,
and when you start to get frustrated like that, it's good to have a breather.
Right. Just come to the side,
when
see
you've
what's going on.
tried 2 chances back to back and you're not getting it and you're getting frustrated.
Right.
You kind of start to get that one-track mind, and it makes it hard.
Well, I will tell you, and he's also, all these subs are coming in again, also to allow that clock to tick a little bit as we draw in on 10 minutes left in this match here.
Cynthia's chasing it down.
Cynthia has really put some pressure on that back line. What a good battle right there. And there's a cross.
Oh,
a
that's
cross.
pretty.
And
Oh, my goodness. Caitlin is going to get her foot on one of those.
Yes. And she was in the right place.
She has to.
She was in the right place.
She
right
has
there.
tried so many times to get just a touch on that. And she's in the exact right place. She's doing all the right things. The keeper is very, very skilled and is reading the ball really well. Because if she backs off even a couple inches, Caitlin's got that ball.
Well, we've ticked down below 10 minutes here. Coach Long has done an excellent job as far as just running the subs in and out. And every time you do that, you can take off a good 20 to 30 seconds, really. So if you may not be able to see it, but he has a sub up at the line right now. And we're going to have an opportunity to sub.
Forces the ball out again. We're putting the pressure on them. That back line, who we've seen play fairly calm from East most of the game, looking a little frantic the last couple of plays, just trying to clear it out with any way possible, which is what you want to see.
And if you notice there at home, the sub that came in was for the farthest player on the field, farthest away from our bench. So without a doubt, that took a good, 20, 30 seconds off the clock there.
Sure.
So let's keep that going. Now, one of the rules, we haven't gotten to that point yet, but when you drop below, I believe it's 5 minutes, if you sub, they actually have to stop the clock.
They did that for us today, and we were not trying to drain time, but yeah, they kept stopping the clock for us.
But do it for as long as you can.
Yeah.
To that point. And there have been times I've still made a sub when you see something's happening and you don't mind the clock stopping. You hate to do it. You don't want to see it. But, hey, if you need to make a change and it's a tactical change, then you make that change. Now let's see if we can hold strong here. Again, we've got a 1-goal lead. The ladies have played excellent. Don't have a sub up for this one, so it looks like we've got a quick throw in. And East does well to play that off the back. And we have they gained possession away from us here and kicked it out. So this will be a throw in for Franklin. Now, you're really not in a hurry, right? You want to kind of take your time. You want to maybe have a player come from in behind you to throw that ball in. Great play defensively there.
And this is a hard choice sometimes as a coach with the score the way it is and the clock the way it is between playing offensively and defensively, because you really want another goal.
So I believe that's Maddie. Kind of stumbled on that a little bit, but we're able to play it up to our mids. That's kind of a blind pass up, and it goes over the back line. Let's see if our keeper, if Ellie can get to it. She
Maddie's
does.
shielding her off very well.
Great job. So, Ellie, you want to see her at this point just boot it up as far as you can?
And take her full 6 seconds.
Yes.
Why not?
Oh, here's an opportunity for Caitlin Riddle. Let's see if she can keep possession.
Ball goes out wide, looked like off the defender, but she's going to go collect it for Lily.
And Lily plays it back up. Offside.
Really?
Yeah,
Looks like that back center defender was way back.
And that's a great view.
But he was watching.
That's a great view by the cameraman. Maybe we can see that again really quick if there's a way we can kind of watch and see that line.
Offsides is one of those very tricky things. You really have to be paying attention.
So she's
to
taking
see
a
it.
free kick here. It's always interesting to see that. I think I don't know if we'll be able to get to it or not, but that's okay. We'll if we can get a good view of that sometime, we would love to pull that up. But East is continuing to build from the back. We are glad they kind of hit that out, and there's a chance for a sub. And we will sub for somebody, not quite all the way on the other side of the field, but about halfway. Not in any hurry here.
And you also, with 6 minutes left, you're up by a goal. If you do have other players that you'd like to give a chance to see what all they can do and what they can put together, now's the time.
And again,
give them a chance.
I am keeping my back line intact. Mm-hmm. That is where.
Definitely.
Oh. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Let's see if Ella doesn't come out quick enough. And
Stephanie clears it out.
Stephanie plays that well.
And Carly was moving back.
They were covering for each other real well. You can see there's been a lot of work done this last week as far as making sure they are tactically in the right place, backing each other up, making sure that we're not allowing things to get in behind us very easily. And there's a nice opportunity for a counter. If we can get up there, we've got some players up. We've got Caitlin, but they maintain possession on us. And so that ball goes wide. Let's see if we can keep that ball in. We do. Great job. And East corrals that. Is able to play it to the middle.
Back down the middle. Claudia's going to take it and hopefully send it wide.
That has been a great battle between number 10 for East, which at number 10 is AJ Vera. She's a captain on their team. Obvious by the work that she's putting in. And I believe Lily's making a run up the side. Let's see if she can get a nice cross. Oh, she takes a beautiful shot. And it just hits the crossbar. Just hits the crossbar.
Lily likes those shots. She prefers shots from distance. She's better at shots
now they're
from distance.
countering on us a little bit here. Oh, what a good job backing up. But that
was a good shot.
That was a beautiful
good
shot. You love to have seen that.
Good job,
going.
Lily.
All right, we got some danger coming up here. This player. Oh, and they unload. And what a nice play by Ella. She handles that with no bobbling. She got down low on it, took care of it. And again, you want Ella as a keeper. Slow down.
Yeah.
Take your time. No hurry. No hurry. That's, again, she's a sophomore. All that comes from experience.
Valencia battling in the middle.
Oh, a nice play up to Caitlin. And they are forced to kick it out the side. Now, here's the thing. Let's see if this rule comes in. So they are stopping the clock. They have to stop the clock. And because we're below 5 minutes.
Did the ref ask
The ref actually crossed his arms, yes.
I saw the sideline ref crossed. I couldn't see the center.
Once you drop below 5 minutes, and now you can see the arm is moving.
But if the ref doesn't ask for it.
The ref.
It's not our job.
No. That is. No, he was asking for it. He had the arms crossed. And if not, you could see the whole issue of putting time back on and that kind of thing.
True.
So may as well do it right. But.
Flags up on the right
So I'm
side.
not sure what we have going on here.
I don't know what he saw because definitely don't think it was offsides, but.
Was it a foul?
Maybe so. Maybe a hand. Couldn't see.
Did he stop the clock there?
Somebody's hurt?
Yeah, he stopped the clock on that one. So we have an injury.
I guess.
We do. Is this number
it's 24.
24? Oh, this is their.
She looks maybe bloody nose.
Really good defense. That's what happened. So she's having to come off the field. That Emily
Our trainer's
Lopez.
Chasing her down.
Hey,
Let me see it.
The trainers, they get their exercise in sometimes, don't they? But if you are bleeding, of course, you do have to come off the field until they can stop the bleeding.
It must have been a slight collision, I guess.
So she got kicked in the face.
Nice.
Got kicked in the face, which that happens in a soccer game, right? You're not supposed to.
Not ever fun to be on the receiving end of that, that's for sure.
Oh, and this is an opportunity for East.
Ball.
Yeah. Oh, what a great job defensively.
Ball still in. Is she going to save it from the corner?
We have a corner now. Is that a throw-in? I believe it's a corner because he's lined up for a corner. He actually signaled that incorrectly. He signaled as a throw-in. I'll have to talk to the referee. I do know that referee, Jerry. Anyways, just kind of teasing, of course.
Yeah.
But you normally, on a corner, you want to take your flag and point it down to the corner flag, downward. But wait, is this a throw-in?
Oh, well.
Oh, so it was a throw-in.
How did it?
Never mind. I apologize. That was the correct signal for that. And I thought that was kind of odd
Good job,
for him.
Jerry.
He normally knows his signaling.
I know. I was like, that is unusual.
Those calls. East has a nice little triangle working right there.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Sakes of living mercy.
Well, and there's the corner right here. So there's 2 minutes left. And if you're East, if I'm East,
I'm sending them.
I have got every player up, and it looks like they are sending some of them up right now. I've got my keeper up.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I'm doing everything I can. But now there's a chance for a counter. If East dispossesses us.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
No, and they're not going to call that, without a doubt. Oh, East is pressing so much right now. Oh, And he's allowed. Oh, we have an advantage.
Nice.
Okay. The referee single advantage.
Sure, send that ball.
Yeah. Get it up
Go,
there.
Megan. Oh, if she gets.
Cut it in. Have a shot. Oh, the keeper gets to that. We got 1:20 left. It is
Your
frantic
boys are
right
calling
now.
for a little penalty kick action.
Well,
I
they're
believe.
going to call for a penalty kick, whether it's one end or the other of the field too. So, but that was just a good, solid play right there.
Yeah, it was.
And we're gonna, that's part of soccer, right?
Sure.
They're Ruckus fans from time
And
to
if
time.
you get slightly pulled on in the box, you're going to go down.
That's right.
Why not?
Oh, and we're onside here. We're onside. Let's see if
Megan taking it down
if she
again.
can take it to the goal now.
Using that left foot, which is hard.
Yeah, so we are now 45 seconds or so. All we have to do is hold strong. Do not let something bounce over your head, right? Like that. And actually, that was the player for East making a nice, we called it a second. Oh, there's a heck of a collision right there. What a collision. And, of course, our players, our fans, you're going to let them know it. If I am Franklin, I am walking up to take this kick.
Take your time.
Let the ref say, okay. And, look, he's actually
he's going to stop it.
Got to stop the clock, yeah. He saw what's happening. 18 seconds left. Now, if I'm Franklin, I unload on the goal, but perhaps if I'm looking to see if there are any other soccer balls readily available. And right now.
Yep, because if not, just warm up the bus.
We have some very, very fun fans. It's great. It's great. And there's a nice strike. The keeper comes out. They might have an opportunity. If she gets out quick enough, it's going to be really tough. And now you are kicking that ball as far out as possible, as quickly as possible. But I think time is going to run out. And you know what, Katie? Coach Sapp, we have got our first home victory.
Home win. Feels good.
And, well, a couple seasons.
And it was a hard one.
A couple
victory.
seasons.
That was a battle. It was not an easy win. Both teams played very well.
No, these ladies should be so proud, excited.
That was a well-deserved
If I'm Coach
victory.
Long, I am just, we're going to go in. And you know what? It's been a long time. We're going to celebrate this victory.
Yep.
We're going to have some fun. And you need to enjoy that feeling of winning at home. And we're very proud of these ladies here. Ladies, hopefully you'll get a chance to watch this when you replay it. Just know that your commentators, your coaches here, FPSN, are extremely proud of you.
So proud
of you.
And
listen, hats off to East Henderson.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to them. They played well. They're a young team. It's going to be a battle when we go to their place.
Yeah.
So you can't, you enjoy this victory tonight, and you go on and you work towards the next match. So, yes, I haven't had a chance to talk about it. So we do have something we want to tell you as far as our upcoming schedule. They will be playing versus Tuscola here this Wednesday. Look at that. So that should be, I believe, at 7 p.m. Hopefully they have a JV team. I'm not sure if they do or not, but we'll find that out and let you know. Tuscola is always a fun one up in Waynesville. And then our next broadcast for FPSN is going to be here at home against Pisgah, April 27th. So it's going to be a little bit of time before we get to come out here and talk about these ladies. So hopefully,
but the FPSN network is actually going to be broadcasting a doubleheader tomorrow.
Yes.
For baseball and softball. I believe it starts at 5 o'clock for softball, and then the varsity baseball boys are going to play after that, probably at 7. And both of those will be broadcasted on FPSN, which is great.
Well, listen, we are very happy, very excited, very proud. Listen, it's been fun. It's fun commentating on a win, isn't it? And,
it's always a pleasure.
It is a pleasure. And, we need to, of course, give our thanks to Clinton, who's the man behind the computer, gets everything up and running, does it right. And, of course, all of our camera crew gave us some excellent views of the match tonight. So, listen, we can't wait to see what our Lady Panthers have coming up here in the future, and best of luck to them as they continue until we come back here again. So until the next time we come back together, Katie, y'all have a wonderful evening and enjoy this victory for our Franklin Lady Panther soccer.
Shauna Thunlam and family would like to wish all the best to the Panther teams competing this spring. The mother of an FHS student and a graduate of Franklin High, Shauna has been working almost 22 years for the Clerk of Court's office. On May 17th, vote Lamb for Macon County Clerk of Court.
We're coming for everyone this year.
Hi, everybody, and welcome in to another night of Franklin Panther football. Yes, complete.
But it's good to just go out there and win.